All right. We're back. We'll do another one. We're gonna do a little crime on your dime. So we're gonna watch some videos, and we're gonna see what these criminals are really costing you. What they're costing the taxpayer. Because this all adds up. It's not just the crime, it's the dime too. Wow. All right, let's see. The hiccups. I see
From a
some police
suspect in
chases.
Arkansas who pushed his yellow Charger to the limit, and a wild pickup chase in
Dollar
Oklahoma
General.
that put 2 teenagers behind bars, to a suspect who was seeing stars when he hit a concrete wall, and so much more. Here are 57 minutes of extreme police chases.
This guy in a pickup truck. Yeah, a 4x.
Officer Maloney was on patrol in Oklahoma City when he attempted to stop a pickup for what should have been a minor traffic infraction. The rear license plate light was
It
out.
seems
making
like
it
this
difficult to
happens a
attack,
lot
but
in
instead of pulling over,
Midwest.
the driver decided to turn a would-be warning into felony charges.
Alright, we're gonna barrel through red lights. We're gonna go through neighborhoods. Somebody could just be walking their dog. Let's see what they're trying to get the guy for. Oh, he's got a train. Yeah, you're getting across that.
The suspect maintained speeds between 70 and 80 miles per hour as he weaved between cars and blew through multiple intersections. That's when the rain started falling, and the road suddenly became a little extra slippery.
Oh, now it's raining. And he's got like no weight in the back. He's gonna be sliding all over. Where are you gonna go, dude? Oh yeah, that's where you're gonna go.
Second. He's like in a ravine right now. He's still moving though. All right, someone go to the opposite side, to the east. He's cutting in like a river.
You're gonna go down the ditch.
Where you at, John? We're in like the.
Is that a fire hydrant buried in there?
He's cutting down the river right now. A little pond. He's trying to make his way back up right now though.
Thing was like underground.
Nope, he's back on the road right now.
He came back out over there like a little weasel.
He's taking males also. So give me a second. He's down on 29 now. I'll be lead car calling.
The off-road detour didn't do anything to help the suspect. He might have lost Officer Maloney, but now Sergeant Gray and Officer Stillwell are hot on his tail. The latter took the lead as the suspect led officers into the busy downtown area. They needed to stop this guy now before someone got hurt.
Oh yeah?
To the red flag. And he slowed down.
Now's the time? The time was when you had the grappler. When he first took off.
Okay, we're coming back to 29 right now.
How you gonna stop me here? Downtown. I'm gonna kill somebody. This just got the green lights. I was trying to put him there, in the middle of... I mean, the cops are endangering people more than this guy. What's the cop even seeing what he's doing? Here's 10 grand.
I'll be one car. We're on Ollie. We're moving northbound. Passing 32nd now. Hey, starting this is 20 or 330 short tail.
Got his car smoking. Now he's wedged against the tree. They put their hands up right away, and they know these cops are gonna
And to
shoot
think,
them.
this whole thing started over a minor tag issue. Instead of receiving a warning, the 17-year-old driver was arrested and charged with felony fleeing, along with a slew of criminal traffic violations.
A slew. Didn't say if he had a warrant. He's 17. All right, so he's juvenile, so he probably won't do that much time, and he probably didn't have no money. I don't know why he was running, but you got like 15 grand in damage to the car. Ain't gonna have money for lawyers and shit. You're gonna get appointed a lawyer, another 10 grand, and maybe he'll do 6 months. That's like another 50 grand. He got like 70 grand on this kid who ran. If they had a grappler or some kind of way just to stop the car, it wouldn't even got that far. A lot of this waste is self-inflicted. Oh, yeah. Let the guy in the front
Police in
seat.
Crawford County, Missouri, found drugs inside a pickup truck during a routine traffic stop. After providing a fake ID, the driver was detained and led away from his friends. A few minutes later, another state trooper arrived to deal with the passengers.
You know who this guy is, but he won't come to you. Not this guy. Just stay right there, sir.
These are all meth heads.
Going on? All right. Well, he's under arrest for methamphetamine.
Crawford County.
Yeah, for meth. So set your bag down, man.
Can I get up?
Not right yet. Since you set your bag.
They were just out fishing or something.
Do you guys have anything illegal on you? Okay. You still refuse to identify yourself?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'll whatever.
do anything wrong.
Well, he's in a truck that had meth in it right now, so I'll let you step out, though. So you don't have no warrants?
No.
Okay. All right.
What's your name?
Mitch.
Mitch what?
Vaughn.
Step out, Nugget.
Yeah, I know.
Mark number 2.
You guys don't have anything illegal on y'all, person?
No.
We don't have a house to run into this time.
Nothing illegal on your person?
You remember her?
Nugget? Oh, yeah, I've talked to Nugget before.
Yeah, last
You
time.
know they got drugs, man. The meth heads. Everybody's on meth out there.
Just make sure you don't have no-
Suspecting that Mr. Vaughn was lying about his name and date of birth, officers cuffed him and led him back to their squad car. That's when he began complaining about his cuffs, claiming they were too tight. In hindsight, they weren't tight enough.
This guy's done. The old. I'm gonna take off with the car.
You can see his brain going back and forth, debating whether or not stealing the cop car is a good idea. In the end, the wrong side won.
It's like he got the cuffs off and everything. Take it off. Why the fuck would you have him in the front seat?
Saw the stolen police SUV screaming toward him.
You turn around? This guy's like the Born identity.
Trooper Ebeling stayed on the stolen squad car's tail as the suspect fled through Crawford County. That's when the suspect decided to take the chase onto the rural dirt roads, where every hairpin turn can lead to a catastrophic accident.
306 Raleigh just got struck by another vehicle trying to avoid colliding.
He's like, I know a fishing hole back here. They'll never find me. I'm almost rooting for this guy.
Behind him at this point. But even if they aren't, the likelihood of him getting away is extremely low. Police cars have onboard trackers, which help dispatchers see where all units are at any given time. Stealing one is like running from the cops with a homing beacon on your back. This guy clearly realized that about 20 minutes into his joyride.
20 minutes. Oh, they're right on him.
Thankfully, the suspect didn't make it very far after crashing the cop car. When they found him, they learned that he had an extensive criminal history, with several charges related to methamphetamine manufacturing and production, alongside arrests for forgery, stealing, and evidence tampering. Today's events earned him new charges for leaving the scene of an accident, stealing, and resisting. He later pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 7 years in jail. That sentence was ultimately suspended in 2024 in favor of a 5-year probation period.
5-year probation. Okay, so he did his shit. They can't even keep the guys, dude. The cops got to go through all this shit. The guy's got a long list, and he got probation anyway. He had the meth. He stole a cop car. He smashed it up. About 20 grand worth of damage to the car. Process in court, another 40, 50 grand. Probation, doesn't cost that much. It's a cost, though. I mean, these probation officers get salaries. They're part of the system. I guess they figure, this guy's been in jail fucking 10 times. I'm gonna keep putting him in jail. In a room. So what's that guy feel like? He feels like, all right, I didn't even go to jail. Let's do probation. I show up somewhere once a week. And if I don't show up, then I got a warrant. And they got to catch me. The meth heads out there, they're all on meth, dude. Half the country's on meth. All right, let's see. That one didn't cost that much. He got probation. If he would have got the 5 years, it would have been $500,000. You would have paid. The state would have paid. Which is you in the end. Little Rock. A lot of Arkansas stuff.
He's trying to turn around.
Kind of drove through there.
I've done pitted him twice. He keeps spinning
Looked
around.
exactly like this.
Officer Josh Middleton with the Hazen, Arkansas PD was on patrol when he attempted to stop this yellow Dodge Charger for a minor traffic infraction.
Come on, I don't know what he's doing. He's throwing the bag around. We're at the end of the ramp. Shut up! Turn it off!
Minor traffic infraction.
Turn it off! He's
Problem is out there, you need a car. I mean, if you're a criminal or if you got a warrant or whatever, you can't hide like that. Like in the city, you can hide, man. Like in New York, like I'm here in Brooklyn right now. There's about probably 10,000 guys with warrants out that, here they can't even, you're not driving a car. They're not going to pull you over, and they can't stop and frisk you anymore. So unless you actually commit a crime, there's no way you're ever going in on a warrant because nobody's going to stop you. Nobody's going to ask twice. Out there, though, you got to drive. You have to have a car, which means there's a chance you're going to blow, not stop at a stop sign right, or you're going to be speeding, or, some reason with the car. Tail light's going to be out. You're going to get pulled over.
He took a left. We're going over the overpass.
It's a different world out there.
We're going to get back on the interstate. Nope, he's going the wrong. He's trying to turn around. I hit him. Y'all come on, we're on the eastbound ramp.
He's got a bright yellow Hemi, too.
He's still taking off on me.
Since driving forward isn't working, the suspect decides to throw his banged up yellow Charger in reverse.
I've done pitted him twice. He keeps spinning around in this dirt.
Oh, you fucked the whole car up.
We're right here. We keep hitting. Come on.
Come on. Some of these cops get a kick out of this.
Despite being held at gunpoint, the suspect refuses to give up. He revs the engine and spins his tires, desperate to break free from the officer's car.
That's what we take off again.
Ain't giving up.
Yeah, so we're going back across overpass. Passing Loves. He's got rear end. Looks like loose. He's going to lose it here in a minute.
The Charger struggles to maintain control as pieces keep flying off. It doesn't help that the rear
I don't even know why the cops get out of the car and pull the gun out, because they can't use it. Unless the guy, pulls out a gun himself, which, why would he do that? Even if he had one. You give him a reason.
The suspect turns to avoid the spikes, only to tailspin into a civilian vehicle. And yet, he keeps going. At
Oh,
least the jump
he hit a civilian.
chase finally ends.
Car's got life savings in that car. Guys, he's black.
The driver, later identified as Delvin Sally, should have exercised his right to remain silent. When officers asked why he ran, he said it was because he usually gets away. He also had 2 pounds of marijuana in the car, which didn't help his case.
2 pounds of marijuana. It looked like that picture of him was like at a hospital, like he works somewhere, like at a regular job. I had 2 pounds of weed in the car, so there you go. You can do time for that. That's gonna cost you. You got 15 grand, 20 grand in damages to the car. You're gonna court shit, another 20 grand. And it'll probably do like 2 years for 2 pounds. You know, years ago, you had 2 pounds, you do 25 years. But I guess the jails are full with bad people. And they figure the weed isn't that much, but still, it's gonna be 300-400 grand for this guy. Keeps racking up. Let's see what this guy's up to. He fired 2 rounds out of the back of the car.
2021. ASB Trooper Tyler Langley was watching the highways near Little Rock when a speeding silver sedan passed him in the opposite direction.
Hey, it's Jack from Police Bay. Just let you guys know that we are currently in pursuit of a vehicle. It's a stolen vehicle out of Little Rock. We are 40 westbound at the 129.
Are you going to get this or just let us know?
Just let you know if they're back.
Okay, thank you.
In literary terms, that's called foreshadowing. The officer raced ahead to catch up with the stolen vehicle, ready to pursue if the driver did something stupid.
Foreshadow.
40 West, 129, Arkansas, 156, 0 Henry, 156, CHH.
Oh, he's firing a gun out of the back fucking window. I mean, yeah. Right here, grappler. He changed his mind. He hit the truck. You know, that truck, that guy, the guy in the truck now, can't finish the route. He's got to file all kinds of paperwork. Cop car's getting fucked up.
Some distance between himself and the trooper. He's already shown wanton disregard for human life by driving on the wrong side of the road. The officer could tell this guy would try anything to escape. And yet, what happened next still caught him off guard.
I believe we go. Try to fire the rock. Anybody close?
Everybody's in danger there.
He fired 2 rounds out of the back glass with a long gun. Looked like an AK-47.
Going down the wrong way.
We're coming up to you. He's about to be in the right lane.
He's chicken.
The suspect, 25-year-old Edward House of Little Rock, was arrested and charged with aggravated assault, fleeing, theft by receiving, speeding, and false imprisonment due to subjecting his passenger to the chase. According to the female, Mr. House intended to delete the officer permanently when he fired his AK out the window. He's lucky none of the rounds struck Trooper Langley or innocent civilians. His case hung in limbo as he and another suspect were tied to an alleged drug and gang violence ring in central Arkansas. Sentencing documents from 2025 indicate that he also pleaded guilty
He
to
had a
capital
gun with
homicide
him.
charges, earning
He
him
had a
80
Mac
years
10
in
with him.
prison.
That was a woman on the car. That was like a dude. So the female said she didn't want to go, but she was probably cheering him on the whole way. Anyway, I think they caught the guy. But stolen vehicle is gang related. Oh, there's that many gangs in Arkansas? I mean, what the fuck? It's right next to Tennessee, like Nashville and all that shit. Let's say he does 3 years. It's 300 grand. Court shit, 320. Damage to the vehicles, he's got 350. Got 350 on that idiot. That's if he does 3 years. You know, and a cop's life was in danger. We don't know why they were pulling him over in the first place, but it's just over and over, man. It's the same people, same low lives. They have probably had priors.
It was February 3rd of 2025. ASP Trooper Collier Wright was stationary on the side of I-40 near the Arkansas-Tennessee border when a call came over the radio about a chase in
Tennessee
progress.
border.
The suspect in a black and orange Dodge Charger was heading his way after fleeing the scene of a traffic stop. He could literally feel it when the driver sped by at nearly 140 miles per hour. Now it was time to catch up.
140. Because they got a Charger, we're gonna get away. To 140. Well, you got nothing better to do out there. The car is everything. That cop car is fucked. Yeah, he put his hands right out. The Arkansas. I think they're scared of the cops. Somebody else in the back?
If only he had better throwing mechanics, he might have been able to toss his weed over the bridge. Instead, it landed in plain sight, where officers later recovered. Inside, they found 90 grams of marijuana, along with another small bag of pot in the man's pocket. The driver, later identified as Brandon Williams, was arrested and charged with speeding, reckless driving, fleeing, possession, and driving without insurance. The chase also caused roughly $5,000 in damage to the trooper's patrol car.
Yeah, that was more than $5,000. He threw the weed. A bag of weed, he threw it out, and it didn't even go over the bridge, over the fucking edge of the road. And they got it on camera. That's what they do out there. You don't even have insurance. You're selling weed, you don't have insurance, and you're doing 140 miles an hour? Like, wait, forget the cost here. What's the mentality of these fucking idiots? If I had weed, like a bag of weed, I was selling weed, I have no insurance, I wouldn't be doing 140 miles an hour. I'd be doing 67 miles an hour if the speed limit's 70. There'd be no reason for a cop to come after me. So we got this guy, you got 10 grand of damage to the car. He's gonna have, he ain't got no fucking lawyers. It'll be another 10, 15 to process him. If he does time, he can do a year, 2 years. I think he's gonna get probation, man. The way they hand out these sentences. Maybe it's 100 grand for this guy. Let's do one more.
If you're going to drive around with felony levels of drugs in your car, the least you can do is obey the speed limit. This trafficker learned that lesson the hard way when he blew by ASP Trooper Michael Bowman on August 7th of 2022.
Yeah, if you have drugs or warrants or whatever, if you're doing something wrong, why are you speeding? You just give them a reason. And then you're in this situation. Fly low, man. You're already in trouble.
The suspect showed no signs of stopping as the chase continued down I-540. That's when another officer pulled alongside and tried getting ahead of the suspect. Not wanting to get boxed in, the driver took the next exit, putting him on Route 64 heading northeast toward Alma.
It looked like he's going that fast.
Pull over.
Pull over. Pull over.
You want to get front, see if I can slow him down? Maybe we can do the box, or you want to do that? Okay. Yes, that would be
Yeah, he's just gonna go around you, dude. clip him in there. Look what they gotta go through. If you had the grappler right now, that was it right there. Boom, grappler, it's over. Here's the one that hit his car. Here's the one that scratched his car.
Okay, we're turning going back west on 64 now.
After all that, the suspect made a U-turn and drove back the way he came. It's unclear why these troopers were trying to box him in instead of going for a pit maneuver. If you can figure it out, let us know in the comments.
If you can figure out. Yeah, the department probably told me, yo, we're smashing up cars left and right. Take it easy. Oh, yeah, action. He hit. The car's windows are all smoke.
They can come out, come to you. On the ground, 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 on the ground. Hands out, there you go, cuff him, I got you. Now let's look at that crash one more time. In slow motion, you can see the suspect veer left to avoid the civilian car. That's why running lights at high speeds is so dangerous. Drivers with a green light don't typically expect somebody to be screaming in from the blind side. To make matters worse, the woman he hit was 19 weeks pregnant. Thankfully, she seemed okay and went with EMS when they arrived on the scene. As for the suspect, police were about to find out why he ran.
He had the
A
green
backpack
light,
found
though.
inside his car contained several large bags of what appears to be marijuana. Police also found weapons inside his car, including what looks like 2 high-powered rifles. Unfortunately, we weren't able to learn much else about the suspect online. Based on his haul, he was likely looking at serious charges for fleeing and felony drug trafficking.
The pounds of weed. Everybody's a weed dealer out there. The pounds of weed. You just make the weed legal, man. They go to the dispensary. Look what it causes. Just make money off it instead. The states just make money like they do here in New York. They don't pull anybody over for weed anymore. It is out of hand, though. It's everywhere. You can't even walk around without smelling weed. But that guy's going away. He had a lot of weed, so that's like over a certain weight, intent to distribute. I don't know. Those guns, I think, they were like rifles, so it wasn't handguns. I guess I don't know. I don't think you get a charge for that. But you're gonna probably do. He might be able to afford a lawyer. Look like, but if he does 3 years, it's 300 grand. They're gonna cost you. It's just one after the other. This shit just costs money. So seems like a lot of it is for weed out in like Arkansas. I guess the weed is illegal. Well, if you have pounds and pounds, yeah, but a couple of those people just had like small amounts of drugs. It make no sense for them. But all right, let's end this one here. It's a short one, and then we'll get back to it later. Let's see what's going on here. Are they married? I thought it was a joke. So, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, star-studded wedding. They got married in Madison Square Garden. You got billions of dollars, and that's where you got married, in a stadium. How's that romantic? You could have went anywhere. You could have. Do it. You do it in the stadium. Do it in the Coliseum in Rome. With flowers all around and doves flying. In Madison Square Garden, it smells like piss in there. Trumpy. It's July 4th. 250 years, America. You wouldn't even know it because there's not one single fucking American flag out here. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. There's not one. I just went outside. There's not one flag out. Nothing. No red, white, and blue anywhere. Not on any business. Not on any house. In 1976, It was everywhere. Every house had red, white, and blue on it. Every fence, every tree, it was everywhere. People were proud. It was a big thing. Everybody was wearing red, white, and blue. Not here. Here you get purple hair. This AI stuff's funny. This guy with the desk, he's sitting on the wrong side of the desk. And he got the communist. Yeah, he took time to make sure that everybody knew that America sucks on July 4th. Chappelle. He's starting to look old a little bit. I mean, you know, he's getting older, but he's starting to get that Scatman Crothers look. They got a mic on Newsom. Let's see what that comes out of that. I don't know what this is. Mumbai. Severe flooding. I mean, you know, you don't have any drainage. The tall ships. Oh, Sam told me about this. The tall ship sailed up the Hudson or something. There's hardly anybody there to see it. Man does not know how to rest. O'Leary. He's living that life. Shapiro and Fetterman. It's Clinton with Epstein. Is that really Mamdani? Alright, we're gonna end this one. What's this guy? Guy assaults a woman. Then he gets beat up. Tailgate party. Alright, let's end this. I don't know if that was recording.